I'm live, I think. Hey guys. Okay, let's wait till a couple of people coming in. Look at this comment. Hopefully this is live. Hopefully this is working. Oh, Coin Collecting Texas. What's up? Hey, Justin. So this is the first time I'm doing a live stream on this computer. I've never done it before. I did a couple of live streams on YouTube and Facebook before, but always on my phone. So hopefully you guys get good picture. What's up, Brian? What's up, Danny? Clay, cool people are coming in. Awesome. So a lot of people, if you guys requested in the back that in the past that we do more live streams and interactive stuff. So now I'm trying to set this up. And when I see stuff in the industry or just crazy stuff, I'm just going to live stream. Does anyone need extra cash to donate to a good cause? Hey, come on, Coin Collecting. This is not for like a GoFundMe type of thing. This is just to talk about the business. What's up, Eccentricity and Blackberry and Mando Blanco? Guys, all crazy usernames. So that was a crazy story down here in San Diego. And like, you know, on the internet, there's always crazy feedbacks and people trying to tell you what's possible, what's not possible for the business. Hey, Jack. Hey, Trace. That was a unit that was sold at public storage for $13,000. Actually, one of my friends bought it, Mark Converse, and people were criticizing that he's dumber than a rock and he doesn't know what to do and he's not making any kind of money. And, you know, it's that new type of money. He's actually one of the guys that got mean business. His store is like at least 7,000 square feet. He's a second store for 3,000 square feet. He's been in the business probably longer since the Stone Age, and he's extremely successful. He's probably one of the most successful people in this business. And, you know, like one guy made a comment there, and this is what drives me crazy about the internet and why sometimes people don't share knowledge. People show us to share experiences, and then these people make these crazy comments. And I haven't done nothing to do with it. I just read it, but I wanted to point out how stupid comments are. So this guy, so I'm sorry, I'm looking at this different computer. I got several computers just set up. Terry Odenbaum, he wrote, public storage does their own auction. They do not use an auctioneer, which is true. The unit looks like a 10 by 20 from what I can see. It is a big loss for the buyer. Well, Terry, that is probably one of the dumbest comments. I don't ban anybody, Spider. Hey, Spider Price, why do you ban people? I don't ban anybody. But so let me go through this.
What I 10 by 20, it sold for how much?
13,000.
Oh, there must have been some really good stuff.
It's actually, so what was in the unit? The reason. So guys, I see all your questions. So I'm going to interact with questions in a few minutes. I'm just going to tell a story really quick. Yeah, that guy, Mike. I mean, you know what? So, okay, Jose, ask me later about that whole bike incident. I'm embarrassed about that. I shouldn't have gotten an argument. Whatever. I don't care about the guy either way. It was stupid. I was acting stupid too. He was acting stupid. It was just stupid.
What did you do now?
That's when I got an argument at the bike. This guy tried to punk me and I said stuff back and it just escalated.
See what happens when I'm not there? And I was going to drive him. If I had driven him, that wouldn't have been a problem.
Well, you know, he kept on threatening me and I just stood up for myself. So that's what happened. I mean,
yeah,
it's just,
but if I would have been there, then Muscle would have been. He would have backed off. He wouldn't have done that.
What's up, Mr. Taylor? So I see you guys' comments. So this is the first time I'm doing this live stream. So I will answer the comments in a second. So let me tell the story really quick because I do try to educate when I can. So this unit was, and I don't even know if it was a 10 by 20. This guy says it's a 10 by 20. It looked like a 10 by 10, 10 by 15. But there were 2 huge gun safes in there. You could see all kinds of gun cases, bunch of boxes. Fluffy Gamer poop today. That's really, wow! High-class channel. Thanks for the input, Fluffy Gamer. By the way, go to his channel, subscribe, and I think it's probably going to keep you updated on his poops on a regular basis. By the way, Casey, say hi.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, people say I should stop abusing you, by the way, their channel. Apparently, I'm mean to you. Get my dinner! I'm just kidding. I just made dinner. So this unit, so I'm going to talk about this unit, and then we'll do a little Q&A. Actually, I'm tired today, so I don't feel like working late. So I figured, you know what? Let's play around with this Facebook. We've never done it. So, by the way, that's 30.
Because Rene has the gift of gab. Anything to get out of working. Chit chat.
No, there's 36 people in there. This video only has 4 thumbs up. That's a little disappointing right now. Hey, what the hell's what's going on? You guys are gonna like this story. So, actually, what the hell's? You guys check out that channel. It's called What the Hell's. It's also a storage unit buying channel. Most of you guys probably know about them anyway. But they do kind of that same kind of stuff. If I knew how to invite you guys on camera, I would, but I don't know how to do that yet with this thing. So, but check out the channel. What the hell? It's super cool. and interesting stuff, and that channel is like totally blowing up. But let me talk about this unit really quick, and then I will address Barry, and I will ask anything else that you guys want to do. So this unit was a 10 by 15, 10 by 20, sold for $13,000. Dan Dotson from American Auctioneers, he posted the video. You can go to his Facebook and they see it sell. It's a public storage type of unit. So public storage has the policy when units go too high, they call the upper management to verify everything. And then a lot of times when the units go too high, they're just afraid to sell it and they pull it.
Because of a lawsuit?
Because of lawsuits, and they want to make sure that if a person only owes $800 and the thing goes for $13,000, and they're afraid that they're not doing their due diligence, so they might sell it a couple times. So this guy over here, so they did the video, they pulled it, and then people were attacking on Facebook my friend like for spending $13,000 like he's an idiot. And if you were here earlier, he's actually one of the most successful people in the business. His name is Mark Converse. He's one of my early mentors. He's one of my best friends.
And what do I always say? Don't listen to the people in the cheap seats.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but see, you know what? We can argue about that stuff, but I actually want to educate. So there was a guy on here, Terry Odenbart, on Facebook, and this is not my Facebook. This is all Dan Dotson. And he was, he's given his comments because everybody's a comment. And I'm going to read it one more time, then I'm going to respond to it. Public storage does their own auctions. They do not use an auctioneer. That is true. The unit looks like a 10 by 20 from what I can see, maybe. And then he follows up, it's a big loss for the buyer. Terry, that is like probably one of the dumbest storage-related comments I've ever heard, ever. I mean, I hear a lot of dumb comments, but that's like, it's right up there. Anybody that's in the storage business, anybody that buys stuff.
But you didn't finish reading.
No, I'm going to address this comment, then we're going to continue. We're going to continue what else he says, because it gets dumber. It actually does get dumber. But, and that's why, by the way, if anybody does a super chat, I hope I see it. Spider, that's a stupid comment. So if anybody does a super chat, I'm going to see if I can see it, because I've never done that here before either. But that is one of the dumbest comments I've ever heard, because anybody that buys storage units, they know 1 box, 3 boxes can change the whole offset of a unit. So without anybody going through the unit, without anybody knowing what's in the unit, how do you know it's a complete loss for the buyer? Dumbest comment ever. And number one, it would never be a complete loss for the buyer. Those 2 saves alone should bring a couple $1,000. So who knows? Anyway, so okay, I'm going to have to block Spider. I'll hide your stuff because all your stuff is stupid. So that's a really stupid comment. But I'm going to follow up. There was something else. I forgot what it was. And then he says
the facility looks to be older and is an outside unit. Okay.
So he's saying the unit is crap because
the facility is crap.
Because he's saying the unit looks old and it's an outside unit. Number one,
the best units usually are the drive-up units.
Drive-up units cost more money, okay? So if a person has a 10 by 20 inside and a 10 by 20 outside, he's spending more money to be outside. Yep. So it's probably not the cheapest person, unless somebody really, really does long-term storage and they care about the dust from the outside. But in general, outside units are better. Plus, they're a lot easier to work on. You pull up your truck. So what we do, we have 2 trucks back-to-back, good truck, trash truck, and just load it in 2 directions. Because the facility is old, that makes it a crappy unit. Obviously, Terry, you gave me a really, really big comment, and you have no clue what the hell you're talking about. Because some of the best units that I know about, that I bought myself, were
in the worst location at the worst facility.
In the worst locations, in the worst facilities.
In the worst neighborhood.
Another friend of mine, Steve Matson, out of here in San Diego, he bought 2 10 by 20s that the whole thing was full of Boy Scout collectibles. And they were probably... And I'm not going to say where because I don't want to offend nobody, but they were probably one of the trashiest facilities in San Diego. Okay. And that kind of made his career. So when you guys read stuff on the internet and all these people give professionals opinions, number one, they either don't want you to learn or they want you to be part of this business because you're competition with them, or just they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
So then they write, just those 2 facts alone is a red flag for that big of a gamble. I'm not saying it's a bad unit, just stating the odds are against making a profit. Good luck. So how many storage units has Terry bought? Do you know who Terry is? What are you thinking on this person?
Because he makes stupid comments. And you know what? Like, I'm all for what everybody should learn. We should educate each other. But when you just make comments just to make a comment, just be quiet. Just learn. The guy you're attacking, number one, he's a friend of mine. He's like a king of the storage units. Nobody works harder. Nobody makes more money. Anybody here in Southern California, if you mention any of Mark Converse, they know who he is.
Yeah, he totally gets respect.
Yeah. So when you say stuff like that, you just sound like an idiot. But it's obviously the guy, he talks about gambling. We don't do gamble. We have retail stores. We make educated bets. But anyway, I can see the chat going crazy, so I'm going to start addressing some questions because I feel bad. And hey, Satan, don't worry about Spider. I mean, he makes stupid comments. Who cares? Obviously, it's okay. Spider praise. Let's give him attention. He obviously wants attention. He makes like 45 comments. And he says that woman needs a man like me. Well, Spider, let me ask you a question, okay? You're obviously probably 16 or 17 years old. But if that woman needs a man like you, if you're such a great man, why are you in a chat room trolling people and saying stupid stuff? Why don't you have a woman with you and enjoying life? It sounds stupid. Think about it. Anyway, I'm going to ban your comments and then have a wonderful life. And good luck with that. So we have 66 people, only 25 thumbs up. So hit that thumbs up. So let me ask some question. How's Barry doing? That's one that. Did you throw up gang signs?
No, I said thumbs up.
Oh, I thought you were throwing up gang signs by me. I'm like, oh, I'm already in trouble all the time. West Side, what is that? Hey guys, West Side, let's do this. But so Barry, so we don't barter him. He's having several surgeries. I know that. I don't think there's nothing critical. But Barry's a lot older. If you ask him, he's been like in 60 for like the last 40 years. So he's probably gonna stab me if I say this. But all I can say with that, we don't barter him. His family's being extremely quiet. You guys all knew about the accident. We pray for him.
Definitely keep him in your prayers.
Yeah, if you guys believe in God or whatever you believe in, keep him in your prayers, send him positive energy, and that's all about what we do. I'm not gonna call him, I'm not bartering him. He has our numbers. We talk to some people at Original Productions, they have their numbers, but right now he's having more surgeries and it's just basically a waiting game. All right. You look like you need a vacation. Yeah, not really. You know what? I've been playing a lot of poker on the site too, and yesterday was just one of them days where I had early mornings today and I worked late, so only slept about 4 or 5 hours. But I had a pretty easy day. I bought a couple of collections, and then I just watched Game of Thrones. I had to get caught up on that, and I'm not gonna say anything because you haven't watched it. But I'm about to lay down and go to sleep. But I figured I'll try this chat. I'm gay. No, I'm not, Spider. But thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Dave Hester's king. Hey, you know what? Dave Hester is good at what he does. He just doesn't have the best social skill. But you know what? Dave Hester is very good at what he does. Can you speak some German for Matthew Battle? Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Ich bin hier in Amerika schon für 30 Jahre, aber ich kann auch mal Deutsch sprechen. Ich verstehe Deutsch besser. I don't need to block him, Danny. It doesn't matter. Hey, somebody just gave us a $2 super chat, I think.
What does that mean?
So we've never done this before except on Facebook. So Striker20 sent us $2 and he said, thanks for sharing your knowledge. So basically what it means, because sometimes so many comments will come in, and if people want to see the comments or if they just want to say thank you for being like, Striker didn't ask a question. He just said, thank you for your knowledge. So he's just like, hey, thanks for the knowledge.
Did he send you $2?
Yeah, so he actually sent us $2 on PayPal and not PayPal, on YouTube. And I think YouTube takes like 30% of that.
Wow, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, thanks, Striker. We appreciate you.
That way Rene can get more coffee.
Look, this is
his office. That's why it's so messy.
This is my lifeline. Do you guys want to see something really cool? Okay, I tell you what. We're at 35 thumbs up right now. As soon as we get to 50 thumbs up, I'll show you guys some cool stuff. If you like sports collectibles, you definitely want to see it. I'm from Frankfurt, Germany. So basically what the super chat is,
Good thing you moved the coffee mics because now you can see your
I got mess everywhere. Hey, anybody in this business, this is what a real office looks like. So when there's like a whole bunch of chat going on, if you do a super chat, you've seen it. I think it stays longer, and then I think using a way to get attention.
Oh, cool.
Do you have a company named Diamond Storage? No, we don't. Not in San Diego. Good night, you guys. Good night, Satan himself. That's an interesting username, Satan. But just in case you really are Satan, it's like, hey, I'm with God, so don't mess with me, okay? Oh, damn. Wow, we got like 20 likes instantly, so I got to show something cool. All right, Casey, take your shirt off. Let's do this.
No.
I'm totally kidding. I'm so going to get stabbed. So I'm going to be in the stream for the next 3 hours until stuff calms down. Oh, man. I think my dad is in this chat, too. People are just saying, Gunter, move to your right. So I'm about to send a bunch of this stuff to PSA. Okay, let's see. And you know what? I'm only using iMac cameras. So I don't have the best cameras yet, so I'm actually going to set it up cool. But this is a Hank Aaron.
We have to lift up.
It's got the reflections not going. Okay, well, for some reason, how come the light is? Let me see. This way. No, I'm not showing the card. I'm trying to show the signature.
I'm showing Hank Aaron. There.
Yeah, you kind of see it. So, okay, you know what? This camera, the way the light is, it's not going good. But we got a Hank Aaron ball. So that's about to go to PSA. We got, I'm still going to mess this up. Sadaharu O, and we got the ball, and it's also signed by him. This is like the Japanese Babe Ruth. And then we have signed Mickey Mantle ball, wooden cart. So the ball is going to go to PSA to get certified. Then right here, I got a Herb score, and I probably got another 200 balls, including the Joe DiMaggio. So that's kind of cool. What's the one thing that we sold at the shop that we later regretted?
The eagle. We had this
bronze
eagle. And then we were, Tatiana, Rene, and myself, we were all like, I don't know, but the guy gave us $2,500, and that's a lot of money. But then right afterwards, Renee's like, I wish we hadn't sold it. I was like, damn, so did I. And then Tatiana's like, me too.
Yeah, it was a cool eagle.
It was a beautiful piece. Who was it signed by? It was a really large
it was the French guy, Magnese, I think. Or Magnese,
yeah. If that guy passes away, I pray his family comes back and says, would you like to buy it back?
That's a really messed up comment.
I know. Well, he was really old. That's why I say that. I'm sorry. I just God.
That's Casey's official opinion. I have nothing to do with that one. So
there was like 80.
Somebody said, does PSA authenticate signatures if they're not witnessed? So the witness thing is something that's a little bit more in the comic book world with CGC. PSA is like JSA, they certify autographs and you send them in. And like, so for like a Joe DiMaggio, I'm probably going to pay $50 to $75, and then they'll send you a little paper and they show you it's certified. So it's definitely worth it.
Somebody's asking what your favorite color is. I assume you're asking Renee. Can't you tell it's red?
Red. Definitely
the
red. The
accent color in all the stores, red.
But it sucks because the fat I get, I can't wear red because I just look so fat. It sucks, you know? Anyway. Sorry to bring back memories. I missed that. Let's see. Yeah, so actually, so if you have signed comic book stuff and you want to get it graded without CGC witness, there's another company out there called, I think, CBCS, I think. Just look for the second comic book grading company. But you can actually, they will authenticate signatures without witnessing. Especially sports card, old new Jose. I have a lot of old cards right now. They do a DNA certification. Let me see. Do you know set of skill set you have to just look into a lock? I'm basically saying when it comes to sportsmen, I know they're completely listing on eBay, just looking at them. Yeah, I mean, you just learn with experience. Oh, we got another. Hey, no, I can't tell you if you talk over me.
Your stream is 5 seconds like late, so like what you say now is like coming like it's like long.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. That's a really good comment. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
We just got another super chat, so so if somebody does a super chat, we're gonna have to acknowledge you, and that's
Justin.
Justin Manley. Best way to sell vintage fine china other than eBay. Oh man, Justin, like so vintage. So it depends what you have. Obviously, so here's the way we do it, because fine china obviously used to be super popular, super hot, but it is not what it used to be. So when we do fine china, obviously it's either eBay. If it's the really, really high-end stuff, we put it on eBay, and then we just spend a lot of detailed packaging. Like when I sell high-end china stuff, like I triple box that stuff. So it has to be enough money to be worth it. Other than that, we just put it in the store. We sell it for sets, usually around Christmas, Thanksgiving type of stuff. That's when we sell larger sets. Or what we do, what sells really well, is just cups and saucers. We'll get for a cup and a saucer, $10, and we get a lot of designers, event planners coming in. Where it was really popular, and I don't know if it's kind of coming down a little bit, but they would do bridal showers, baby showers, and they would want every person of a different cup and saucer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so if you don't have a retail store, I guess eBay's like the best answer.
eBay, if not, I mean, swap meets and stuff like this. There's a company out there, replacements.com people, but they don't pay you nothing for it.
I was thinking that's better for them. That's the source to find it.
Yeah,
not to sell it.
So I mean, I don't know really a better way than eBay. So I would go with eBay or retail store. So thank you for that $2. What's it called?
Thanks for the $1.99.
The $1.99. What made you think not just to give the whole $2? You're like, you know what? $1.99.
Because he sees you're a bargain hunter.
No, I'm kidding. That's actually really cool. I like it. Oh, super chat. Okay, yeah, super chat. Man, I'm telling you guys, since I hit 41, I'm 42 now. I just get these bouts of Alzheimer's. I'm all of a sudden it's like, what am I breathing? I can't remember weird stuff.
And just in case you guys don't know, Renee's younger than me. So I got a younger model, but it's not paying off.
What? Look at he's
Your
bigger.
memory's
Look, my memory's good, yeah. But see, it's great because every morning I wake up is like the first time we meet, so it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody asked about Dave Hester. Actually, I just spoke to Dave 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. How's he doing? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, so he had a little bit of health problems too, but he's doing good. He's recovering, like anybody with little health problems. And I don't want to, he does his thing. But he had some health problems. He's recovering. He's doing all this stuff. He's out there buying storage units.
All these Storage Wars guys are falling apart. You better take good care of your health, buddy.
I'm fat. I could go any day. Super is 42 too. I don't know if he's fat, but he could make it. It makes you do it in odd months. Oh, that's funny, Justin. Okay, I didn't know. But hey, I was just totally teasing you about the $1.99. I totally appreciate it. So thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Just shared on my social media. Thank you, Pamela.
Well,
Hi, Mike, former U.S.
email.
Marine. What's up, Mike? From Mike Alcatraz. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
One of my best friends is George McGinn, 20 plus years in the Marine service. We appreciate all our military. We support our police and our firefighters. Anybody in service, we appreciate you guys.
An
Thank
ambulance.
you. Anybody in service, ambulance, yes. Bargain Hunter, send us a message. National Security Agency, love from Mexico. What's up, Mexico? National Security Agency. That sounds like totally official. Am I wanted in Mexico? I've been to Mexico City once, and I did not eat too much food, so I have nothing to do with the shortage. How serious of a poker player are you? Seen you on a bike a few times?
Rene used to be a professional poker player when I met him. I never thought he'd be on television for what we do. I thought he'd be on television for poker.
Yeah, so I play probably like 2, 3 to 5 times a week, and I play in one game that's a 1-2 game, but it's crazy. We play 8-handed. It only plays like for about 6 hours a night, 300 max buy-in. At the end of the night, it's just my guns are popping out. At the end of the night, there's about 20 grand on the table. So it's not a regular 1-2 game, but then I'll play games as high as 10, 25, no limit. And I'll play pretty much any card game. You see Hester selling trash at the Long Beach flea market. So I'm trying to catch all the comments as good as I can. But hey, if you want to make sure I see it, or you want to make sure if you do a super chat, we're definitely going to answer it. Oh my God, I just hoard out to super chat. I don't even know, but let's see how that works, but I like it. So are they going to be airing any new Storage Wars, and will you guys be involved? That is a good question.
That's
Big
a tricky
Dave to you 70. So here's the deal. So I've been on national security is from Guadalajara, land of tequila. I don't know about Guadalajara, but I know tequila. That knows me.
Actually, I've been to Guadalajara. It's a beautiful city, very colonial. Hola, ¿qué tal?
So many questions. I try to answer them all. I'm like a little kid. I get distracted. I'm like, ooh, chocolate. Is that candy? So anyway, so to answer the question, will Storage Wars be back? I don't know. I've had it a couple of times since we've been on the show where we had a year break. We're about 9 months break. And the business is really funny. Like the executives never, ever tell you, or they don't know. So I think it goes all the way from the top up. And every time the way it has been, it's like, we don't know nothing. We haven't heard anything. They haven't ordered
and then
yet.
36 hours before they want you to film at 8 o'clock in the morning in LA, they're like, okay, you need to be ready.
Yeah, you got to call Friday. We got to film Monday. We need you to sign all the contracts. Can you stop breathing?
Warning.
Yeah, and do everything. Like I've literally signed contracts like on the day of filming. So who knows? I mean, we haven't filmed any new ones. Will there be any more? I don't know. You have YouTube. We share our experience in YouTube. We're going to get more interactive with that. We're still talking about doing our own show, but we actually.
So how many? They filmed 286 episodes.
266. It's on the website, but I think it's actually more than that. I think
and
it's like
12 seasons. So who's to say? Maybe it will come back. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully it just keeps on going.
And we have actually some big news with our business, but I'm not ready to announce them yet. So we haven't had that much time to really work on our own show yet either. So we'll see what happens. But right now we haven't filmed Storage Wars. Do I think it's over? I'd be surprised if it is, but you never know. A&E is kind of going a direction of that whole police emergency type of shows that seems to be popular. But people love Storage Wars. It's obviously successful on YouTube channels, and you guys watch it. By the way, I got 109 people in and only 63 thumbs up. Look at this. Thumbs it up. Look at this. Thumbs it up. Plus, you get what's in here. Knowledge. All right, let's pick another question. Let's see. When are you moving the store? Pamela Lynn. Okay, so that's the news about the store. So I still have a 7-year lease. We do have a buyout agreement with them. We're not moving the store official yet. Check with me in 3 months and see if we are moving the store. It's at least a year.
For another year. So support your local thrift store.
It's at least a year away, so nothing will change within the next year. So, but there's talks that we get bought out basically. If it happens, I'd be happy because we actually made a pretty good agreement with them. What started you doing this? That's from Dory M. Hey, Dory M. So also, if I see different people, I try to process different questions so everybody has a chance. Dory M, thank you for the comment. And I'm looking over here because my chat. Actually, I should see if I can make this chat bigger because I don't really need to see my big mug on camera. Well, I've been buying and selling my whole life. My mom was on eBay since it was only Beanie Babies. It was the only category, and we kind of grew with all that. And then I used to buy from Storagewars, and I used to make so much money from these guys, like all the time.
You used to, or we used to?
We used to buy from Storagewars. Team Bargain Hunters!
Yeah, don't forget the team. There's no I in team.
Oh, somebody call 911. I think that.
I did not.
Oh, I think I got a concussion. You messed up my hair. Wow, that's weird. So, oh, you guys can see Spider Price's comment. I'm sorry, he's kind of ignorant. I thought, let me hide this guy. Actually, I think I can block people too. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see, Spider. If you can ban you. Oh, put user in timeout. Hi. Oh, Spider, I'm so sorry. You're about to bad. Bye. What's that David Spade thing? Bye. That's wrong. That's not right. But Spider's gone. Sorry, you guys don't have to read those stupid comments. If anybody else is acting crazy, let me know. So anyway, we used to buy from all these storage people. And then those guys got smarter. They started doing eBay themselves and tried up. And then we already had a little store. We're just selling extra stuff. And
I told Rene, we're really young, we're strong, we're capable, so we should do it. We should enter into the business. And Renee's like, I don't know.
I'm like all for buying. I'm good at buying. What are you talking about? I went to the first auction. I bought a unit for $900. They all were making fun of me. We made overnight like $3,000 profit plus another $10,000 in merchandise. I was hooked on the storage business. We got a truck the next week. And then from
well, that's why you were saying, I don't know, Casey, because if I buy one, I don't have a truck. And I'm like, so go buy a truck.
I know, I have to work.
Kind of solve that problem.
Did you sell at swap meets? Yeah, Jack, we sold at Kobe's swap meet. Shout out to my buddy Anthony Preto down there. We used to sell a lot down there. Swap meets, you can make good money, but the problem is, actually, I used to sell a product or a swap meet way back in days of Vegas when it was just yay high. But swap meets, man, that's a tough way to go. Number one, it's really rough on your merchandise, so you constantly have to replace merchandise because if you don't sell it in a day or two, it's pretty much broken anyway.
It's really rough on your body.
It's really rough on your body because you stand on this asphalt concrete all day long. It's long hours. It really sucks. Like if you can avoid doing the swap meet, it's better. It's okay to go every now and then and just liquidate stuff, but going to store route is much better. And I'll probably do a video. If you're gonna do a store, do a large store. Don't do a little store. So let me see.
What's your biggest score ever?
Prepared on purpose. Ever since that show took off, it's made it very hard for other people in local business to buy storage lockers for a low price. What do you suggest now? So what city are you in? I mean,
what city? Because it kind of tapered off here. We totally agree with you because when the show came out, it was really hard to buy here.
Yeah, and
it just got really expensive because everybody thought it was a gift.
It didn't necessarily get expensive. It just made it a pain in the butt because every auction you went to, instead of like, let's say 5 to 20 people showing up, it was like 60 to as high 200. And you look at 6 lockers, it was like all day long.
You couldn't buy a 5x5 for $100.
Yeah,
$800. It was now like $1,100 to $2,800.
The low lockers got really expensive, but you know what? When they open up those $4,000 or $5,000 lockers, there's the same handful of people buying. Every now and then you got a newbie showing up that bids a lot. But
we would always buy like 1 or 2 lockers, and then we would buy smaller lockers to hedge our bets.
It made it harder.
That kind of took that edge away.
But I think that changed a little bit, and really what you need to do is you just need to be out there. Like, I mean, I do the same thing. Like right now we're lucky because we bought, if you guys watch our videos on our YouTube channel, by the way, everybody hit the subscribe button. If you watch our videos, you see we bought 2 huge hoarder houses. We got the Native American hoarder house, which is almost 2 years old, but we took out there at least.
We still haven't finished.
Yeah, we took out at least 2,000-3,000 boxes, plus furniture, plus stuff, and we're still working on that. Plus, we bought that comic book hoarder house, which is at least 3,000-4,000 boxes, and I barely started on that. And then people are coming every day. Like I bought a collection today from a guy that used to be a teammate of Michael Jordan's, and I got bunch
you
of.
didn't tell me that part.
Well, I told you, I want to spend $700.
You didn't say it was a teammate of Michael
It's a
Jordan.
teammate of Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's gonna be
No
killer
wonder you
video.
didn't want me to go.
So there's some cool stuff in there, but it's and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But the video will come out the next 2
Yeah, wait
weeks.
till you check out this video. He says it's gonna be really good. I haven't seen any much.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing super rare, but it's kind of cool. Like I got Jordan's high school yearbook. I got personal Christmas card for Michael Jordan, not just one but several. I got some cool stuff that's interesting.
That's neat.
So we get deals every day. So we kind of been lucky. I haven't been buying that many storage units because people are calling me every day. Somebody just called me and I didn't tell you this. I'm supposed to go to the house tomorrow, and supposedly the whole house is full of baseball collectibles and autographs and
Where's the
entertainment.
house filled with jewelry?
Yeah, they call me, but I try to avoid this because I can't make any
You're
money.
like,
I can't make
afford
any money on those. So the guy I'm going to is actually a drummer in a famous rock band. So
Oh wow.
I don't want to say it on the stream here because if I say who it is, people will know, and I don't want to put his business out there. But anyway, you got a whole house in Solana Beach full of collectibles. He needs to move some stuff. So basically, to answer your question, sorry, I ramble a lot. By the way, we need more thumbs up. 117 people, 18 thumbs up. What's going on, people? Sorry. You just need to go out there. Like I do the same thing. Sometimes I go 3 days and I don't see any units, and I finally see a unit I kind of like, and I'm like, all right, you know what, $1,000, I'm going to go for it no matter what. And the thing sells for $2,200, and I'm like, what's going on? So if you really want to be successful and you beat those numbers, just go out there every day, and I guarantee you there will come a day. It happens every week where either all the people are full, or they don't have any more money, or they just don't have time anymore.
Yeah, they run out of money or time
And you buy those
or truck room availability.
Yeah, and you buy those $500 units for $100 and $2,000 units for $1,400. So, and I'm sure different cities are a little bit different, but just go out there, and then you can always check online auctions. And I'm actually going to do a video, the pro and the cons of the online auctions and the live auctions. All right, there's no super chat, so let's pick one. Super, let's see. Smash that like button. I like it, Pamela. You rock. Thank you, Ghost Wolfart. He says we rock. I appreciate it. Bunch of thumbs up. Dory, bunch of good nights. How long have you two been married? Oh, yeah, great. How long have you been married, Casey?
I think 13 years, maybe 13 and a half years.
And how old is Tatiana? 12 and a half? So 13 and a half years, yes.
No, so we've been maybe 14. I don't know.
14. I think.
I don't think we're counting. That must mean we have a good marriage.
Yeah, we got past it. The point
That
is
or
like,
Alzheimer's is kicking in.
you get to a certain point, you're like, hey,
We're married.
you're stuck, It's like you have that first couple of years where like, hey, it's like a new car is like, I can trade it in. It gets to a certain point where you're like,
Yeah.
Next question.
Careful. I'm just waiting to see what you're gonna say.
The prices are crazier here in Texas for room. Be interesting to see. Oh, by the way, so I haven't made an official announcement yet, but we are actually going to come out to Oklahoma and shoot. Why don't you say something? I'll tell them where we're going in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma on September 28th.
27th. That wasn't close.
September 28th and 27th is really close.
Well, but it's a day late if they come. I was saying you should talk to them while I look up the name of the casino.
Okay.
You can talk behind me.
Hey guys.
Oh, well, you just broke like $400 of merchandise, I'm sure.
I know he's got too much crap in here. He needs to clean his office.
Okay, hold on a second.
Their door keeps him.
Okay, so we're gonna be. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Okay, I guess I'll
You like it? You like it how Casey just whispers to me stuff on live stream? Hold on, I can fix that. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, fixed. I keep my underwear over here now that it's always clean, so sorry.
Okay.
So September 27th, we're gonna be in Oklahoma in a city that I'm gonna totally mispronounce. It's called Quapaw, Quapaw, Oklahoma. Friday, September 27th. At the Downstream Casino. We're going to do a live meet and greet. So usually the way that works, we give away $10,000. Plus you guys get to come say hi with us. We take pictures. We do autographs. We do all that stuff depending how many people show up. Last time we were in Iowa, and we basically did that for 6-7 hours. And security just kind of hurried people along. If you come out and they do that, we're sorry in advance, but we try to do as much as we do. But we'll be hanging out there for a couple of days.
Somebody saying hi from New Zealand. I think it was Rams. Hi.
Ooh, New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand. Was it
Yeah.
Super Chat or was it regular? No, it's
Right
regular.
here.
Hi, Bargain Hunters. Much love from New Zealand. Love your video. Thank you, Rams, Lamb,
Yeah,
Echo.
thank you.
That's the one place I want to come to New
How's
Zealand.
Daryl Sheets doing?
He's recovering too, so if you check his Facebook page, he's out and about. He's buying stuff, so he's doing good too. Since you brought up Michael Jordan, he was
Where's
teammate of
Deutschland?
his.
Deutschland is Germany.
I do have some, Jose, I do have some Jordan autographed stuff. I haven't looked that close yet. I bought a bunch of stuff, but there's some Jordan stuff. Roulette, I don't know what that means. You should do a live comic auction. Nah. I need moderators. I don't even know what they would do. So what we do is people seem to like it. I mean, we got over 130 people in here right now, and those counts are usually messed up, and we got 103 thumbs up. So probably what I will do as we start doing this regular, I probably will get some
So
moderators.
this person saying Jose saying, did you see that? That he signed differently? Okay.
I know, calm down, Tiger.
Oh, okay. Well, it's helping me.
That is like kind of common
Well, I can
knowledge.
see better now on the side.
But okay. We'll pay big money for this. Okay, cool. Why wouldn't you run a live auction?
Hi, Eric from Virginia.
Because I'm not ready to sell the comics yet. I have a lot.
Where's Ram Ranch?
Hey, you know what? Do you know the comic I just bought? The one in the case. We should show them. Do you guys want to see a really cool comic? I just bought it.
Where is it? Downstairs?
Remember those 3 boxes I just built, and then the last one, the 3 of them. It's Batman. Well, I don't want to say what it is. It's the. You know which one it is, right? Huh?
Bring the 3 or?
You can, okay, why don't you bring all 3? That's fine. Okay, if this gets 120 thumbs up, I'll show you guys something really cool I just bought. I think you love comics. I do love comics. I just bought another one. Don't tell Casey because we're just investing. What? Nothing. I was talking about how I'm going to sell the comics. So 120 thumbs up. So you guys push it. I'm going to show you something really cool I just bought. Let's see all your comics. We don't have that much time, dudes. I'm about to show you something cool since we got 120 thumbs up. Are you reading this? If you then read this out loud. What's up, Alex Mason? Weird message, but hey, thumbs up. You should do a collab with Pat the NES Punk. Okay, well, that's really easy, so I'm too positive for that. So Pat's kind of would be like, I hate everyone. Everyone is wrong. Anybody that sells anything over $1 besides me is an idiot. Nothing is worth anything. And please introduce me to a woman. Actually, that last part was rude. That was bullying. I shouldn't do that. That's rude. Okay, don't show them. Keep them hiding. So we still need one more thumb up. Okay. Comics are the best investment. Keep them if you can. Smash that like button. I like it. Dory M is pushing it. I like it. Please use your store online so I could buy anything from you. Sorry, Mick. We have eBay stuff, and we have a retail store. You're awesome. Thanks, Steven. Oh, we had 122 likes. Look at that. Joe is like running the show. Joe is running the show. He's like, hey, we passed 120. Show the cool stuff. Okay, let me so I got 3 of them here. I think. Oh no, 2. Oh, you know what? I'm missing the one. I gotta find it somewhere in this mess. So I'll show you a cool one. I didn't buy it. Well, this came off a comic deal about a month ago. So this is really cool. But this is my first one. And you know, the reflection really sucks. So like I said, I don't have the right video set up. But for you comic book guys, Hulk 181 graded at 7.5. And in my camera, it actually looks like it's reversed. So hopefully you guys can read that good. But that's a really cool book. I just got that back. I paid to get it pressed, cleaned. 7.5. That's a really good book. This will just go up. Okay, put that somewhere careful. And this book I just picked up for $400. So if you guys watch, I got a bunch of cool old Golden Age stuff. So if you guys watch our toy collection videos, I'm just doing a series out there right now. Wow, you guys are killing me. That's like way too many people, and you guys are way too interactive. I was just messing around with this, just even worked. But I can't even read the messages. So if you guys have a really important question, do the super chat. Support the channel. We always appreciate it. You know, we get a bunch of crazy super chats. Guess what? We do a lot more of these. But so I just paid $400. It came from the same guy with the toy collection. He won it years ago at Comic-Con, and he didn't really care about comics. So what I paid $400 for, it's a Batman. So I'm trying to twist it so you guys can see it with all the reflections. It's Batman number 6. It's graded at 6.5. The only thing it sucks is a purple label, which means it's restored. And the restoration notes to have is that restoration includes color touch, pieces added, tear seals, cover cleaned, and reinforced. Which is funny that they have cover cleaned. This must be like from an old time ago because cover cleaned, if you pay CG&C right now to do a cover cleaning, then I mean, if you pay him to do a pricing to actually clean the cover, so here to make a restoration note. I'm actually thinking if I should bust this out and resend it in and see if they're going to do the restoration thing again or if it will pass normal. But because this was in the early days and I think they were pickier. But anyway, I paid $400 for this. And I think it's worth probably $700 to $800.
And somebody else said they're from Munich and they asked where you're from. He's from Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, München. Lori and Brandon, what's up, guys? Hopefully those mattresses aren't weighing you down. Okay, well, somebody's saying hi to Lori and Brandon, so I don't know. Are they in the chat? I don't see them. Let me see. James Demand, what part of Germany you're from? I'm from Munich, Frankfurt. Wie geht's? And then how do you feel about Amazon return pallets? Have you ever purchased them? I used to buy from liquidation.com a long time ago in Las Vegas the return book pallets. And to be honest, we killed it with them. We made a lot of money. We just ended up getting so busy, I just didn't have time. Welcome, Storage Hunters Vegas. Good to see you. Okay, well, Laurie, I mean, I don't see him in the chat thing, but people are responding to him, so I must have missed them. So if Laurie and Brandon are from Vegas Storage Hunters in the channel, I forgot what the channel name is. So if you guys say hi.
Somebody says they haven't seen Mark at Colby's lately.
He's been all the time, but Mark has a huge store, so I know he was just on vacation.
Yeah, and he also does Wednesdays on me too.
But if Laurie and Brandon, there you go, Storage Hunters. So it's probably Laurie. So hey, go check it out. You can plug your channel name if you want to. If you write it, I'll plug it. Let me see. Still about 6 to 500 on the bat. 2004 6.5 blue. Yeah, so I figured about like 6 to 800, you know. But they're not available that much. So anyway, Laurie and Brandon, they have a YouTube channel too. They're just starting out. Check that out. They're from the show Storage Hunters. God, the message is coming too much. Cover cleaning means it was chemically cleaned, okay? So, yeah, I have a local guy doing it, plus CGC is doing stuff with me. I got a bunch of cool stuff at CGC right now, so I'll do a video when that comes back. Vintage videos, what's up, dude? I think Mark's been doing Kobe steady. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he really scored with the pony thing. I know he took his family to vacation in Mexico. I know he does the Wednesday swap meet sometimes, so but I think he should be out there.
Somebody asked again. Yep. So we'll say no.
All the store shows seem really, really fake. So I cannot talk about other shows. I think other shows, I mean, I don't really want to comment on other shows, but our show, we go to real auctions. You see us bid it. We pay for it. I think the only thing that's a little bit different from real life than a show is, in real life, I don't go get all those appraisals done. I don't have time unless I get something super, super rare. But if it's something more modern, like, you know, that pet table we had, all I got to do is Google that. I get the price right away. So we do that because it makes it more entertaining. Because if you guys, could you guys imagine me just sitting on a computer, pet table, model 8000, it's worth $50. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week. That'd be boring. So we find somebody exciting and they talk about it and they show us the features and stuff like that. And then the other thing is on the shows, if we have drama, we kind of express us a little bit more. Where in real life, unless I'm live at the bike, if I don't like you, I just don't talk to you. But on the show, you know, that's boring again. So we have to express it. So when Daryl calls me a fat ass, I'm going to get in his face. So that's just what happens. What the hell are you storing in your body? Food, water, a little bit of beer, but not too much beer. Mainly food. Stupid question, but hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm more than happy to answer it.
Is the glass half full? It's definitely half full.
It's always half full, man. Life is beautiful. You know, all the people that whine and stuff. We live in a beautiful country. You have all the opportunities.
You should have an attitude of gratitude.
Yeah, you know, anything in this country you want to do, you can do. You can go all the way from the bottom to all the way in the top. So it usually should be half full. Do we all have down days? Do we all deal with depressions? Do we all deal with bad days? Yes, we do. But overall,
but you should still try and find something to be grateful for every day. Yeah. That you have a cup of coffee, that you have air in your lungs, that you have
Why did you
have
to say coffee? I'm like so addicted to coffee. I could have coffee and work till like 3 in the morning right now. It was a joke. Okay, good standing food. I'm glad it was a joke, but story mainly food. Sorry, I got a lot of these stupid comments, so I respond to them. Isn't it scary to carry so much cash when you are well known? Well, most of the time I don't carry that much cash. You know, I maybe have a few hundred with me up to 1,000. So when I look at a lot of big deals, then I'll do the deal. I'm like, okay, well, I either have Casey bring me cash later on, or I'll say, okay, well, this is the deal we do. We'll pick it up in a couple hours. So I don't carry that much cash. But you know what? I'm okay. So I make sure I'm well protected and I have outs. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, you know, I'm definitely not giving up easy. And I got enough to reload. But you know what? Everything in life is scary. You know, if God wants you to go, you got to go no matter what. So it just is what it is. 120 likes with 151 views is incredible. You should be happy with it. Thank you, Strike. I appreciate it. This is our very first YouTube live, and
What comics do you want for your personal collection? I don't think I want him to keep anything. You see everything that's behind him. He has too much stuff.
I really, really like Golden Age comics. So I like the weird sci-fi covers. I always like the military ones, but Golden Age sci-fi covers to me is awesome. So, and you know what? If I find a Donald Duck #1, I'll probably keep that because
Oh, yeah, because he likes Donald Duck.
yeah, Donald Duck is one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite. So I probably would keep a Donald Duck #1.
Who's whiter? Is that what it says?
Who's whiter? Huh? Whiter or whiter? Like white? I'm
I don't
whiter.
know.
Golden Age is what I like as well. Yeah, Golden Age is cool stuff. Bladed Comics forever, baby. Yeah, that stuff is cool. I'm 40. I'm 4L and not a robber. I don't know what that means. 40, Stephanie. Rene, pose for Playgirl for $1. Casey goes for Playboy for 1 million. I'll do it for $1.
I'm like, no, Christian, why do you have to do that? God will bless us with money in a different way.
Yeah, so it's all good. I mean, trust me, guys, money's not everything. I've been super poor. I've been super rich. Money's not
Usually,
everything.
the happier you are, is the less money you have.
Do I have any more Aurora models from the Hoarder House? Oh, wait, no, those are, okay, I was saying about the Aurora slot cars. Yes, I have 4 10x20s, which are toys from the Hoarder House, and they probably come to...
Because he's become now a hoarder.
I'm not a hoarder, I just don't have that much time. Like anybody who knows our business, we're doing stuff with the store right now where the toys don't take precedence, but I probably have about 2,000 boxes of toys going through. There's a lot of models.
I just like to tease
There's
you.
a lot of board games from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, a lot of action figures, so I'm still buying stuff. So yeah, and check it out, eBay. I just listed a Spider-Man Aurora model from 1966. I kind of think it sold right away, but I could be wrong. And I got a Rat Patrol out there, which I don't remember if it's Aurora or not, but it's brand new seal with like $600 on it. It's super cool.
Viva Mexico!
Oh, who's more witty?
Oh, witty.
Favorite
Definitely
food before an
Renee.
auction? Believe it or not, I don't like eating before auction. So even like when I film, like I usually like to eat at the end of the day. That's part of my unhealthiness because like I like working all day and then eat at the end of the day. When I eat, it kind of wears me down.
It would probably be an apple, so you can get natural sugar. That's
Okay,
for
my
me.
favorite food. Hey,
For
I'm married.
me,
I'm
and
married.
almonds.
I'm married, so my favorite food is an apple if my wife says so.
I said my food, not yours.
Go apples. Apples are okay. I'm not eating apples. Is Barry doing better after the crash? She's having a lot of recovery time. Get out of this room. Well,
We're stuck to a computer.
Did you have to deal with any major rodent issues at some hoarders' homes? Yeah, so like the comic book one, you could tell there was rats in it. One time we found a bunch of droppings, certain areas only, but they were gone, and it wasn't a big deal. There's a few things that we threw away, but luckily a lot of stuff was boxed or was like in cabinets, so it was fine.
So is Dave Hester for real, or is he just playing a character? I would say a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
And
Yeah.
like he can be kind of a big booby.
Yeah, I mean a little bit of both. Dave is smart, but he doesn't have the best people skills. He's working on it.
Yeah,
so.
he just needs special prayer.
I have some Star Wars action figure, but I need parts. One to put some together and split the winnings. No, I don't have enough time for that. Sorry, buddy. You rock, dude. Love your video. Thank you, Fluffy Boy 87. Sit down dinners.
Why are they offering dinner?
Do I watch Craigslist Hunter? Yeah, I watch some of his videos. I like him. Some of his so he's in Ohio, so business is very different over there. Things are done different, but some of his stuff I saw, I was like, that seems kind of stupid. But some of the stuff I really relate to. I think overall him, and I think that's his brother or business part. I think they're really smart. I do watch his videos sometimes. I used to watch him a lot more. So yeah, I mean, I think he's cool. He seems like a smart guy. He has his stuff going on. If I were to go out to Ohio, I probably would like to do a collab with him or something like that. So
Do we find drugs? Yes, we throw them away. That's usually probably why the reason people lose their storage units for the most part.
yes.
Do drugs.
Okay, so hold on. I'm reading questions as I.
And then the person keeps on asking about how much money we generate per year or per month in our store. I don't know.
We're not gonna we don't talk about our financials.
Yeah.
So nothing. Just read some of the YouTube comments. We never sell anything. Everything is overpriced. Honestly, I really don't know what I'm doing. So we haven't sold anything yet. But you know what? We've been at it 8 years, and I really feel this summer a sale is coming
In our retail store,
in our retail store.
which is our second store, actually.
Yes. What do we think of Jared and Brandy? Lovely people.
Hi, Mike Baker. This
No,
is
I
his
don't like
first time chatting with us live.
What's up? What's up, Micah? I think you guys are amazing people. I love that
Happy
you
Mother's
exist.
Day. Thank you, Joe.
Can we get back to talking about comics? Hey, I'm already getting in trouble. This channel is too much about comics. Oh, Craigslist Hunters from Illinois. For some reason, I would thought Ohio. Okay, that's cool to know. So if I do a Illinois appearance, I'll definitely make sure we see there. Any 60s era Marvel comics hitting the Poway store? There's a few things in the store, but not too much. I just put a really cool Golden Age one out. Let the haters hate. Just keep making money. That's a really good attitude.
Exactly.
I need to follow. I need to follow that a lot more because sometimes I read stupid comments and like I get annoyed by how stupid they are.
Ahead of them.
Yeah, because look, guys, it's a big difference if you sell in Ohio, if you sell in Michigan, if you sell in Florida or California. Different things sell in different places, and that's just how it is. Do we sell online? Yes, we got an eBay. We got an eBay store called Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. The link is usually in our videos. You can find it. You would be a big hit at Comic Cons. Yeah, we actually might do some signings there. So that's one thing we talked about. Thank you, I appreciate it. Internet trolls, definitely true.
Love is a strong thing to work with.
Did you sell a lot of the Lamar Odom unit? Yeah, we're probably about 90% sold now. So we just had the last item sold at Golden Auctions. There's a few more things at the store. I just bought an Olympic gold medal from Lamar Odom. So if you check my Instagram, there's pictures on there.
And the shoes, too.
Gunta's there, too. So Gunta's answering his own questions. You guys see Gunta Nezhoda. So Gunta's saying, Gunta, how are you? Jeff, Gunta is excellent, but getting better. What's wrong? Hey, will you give me bubbly water? I'm talking too much. I get dry mouth. So, yeah.
Just drink regular water?
No, I want bubbly water. Actually, I drink regular water here.
Okay, thanks.
That was a problem. You know, married for 14 years, you think you can get a damn bubbly water. So Gunta's in the chat room, so he'll answer questions.
Was your wife a bodybuilder? No, but I kind of try now. Just a little bit, but I need to work on it, so.
Bargain Hunter Thrift Store.
I've been hurt. I hurt my back.
Can you
stop passing gas? I'm sitting behind you, and I'm trying to be really polite and not say anything, but that's like the third flipping time.
Hey, I've been eating a lot of vegetables, guys. I've been eating salads and stuff like this.
What's wrong with you? It's not even funny.
I bet you guys are happy right now we don't have smell-o-vision.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, I've been eating a lot of broccoli. I'm trying to eat healthy, okay? It's a byeffect.
When did you eat broccoli?
Yesterday, salads. I've been eating Caesar salads.
There's no broccoli in Caesar salad. Nice try.
I don't care. It's salad. It's all the same thing. Let's see. Here's a big Indiana here flea market seller. I buy pallets and flip them 3 years now. Nobody understands how much work real silly takes. The harder you work, the more you make. So I go hard. Yep. That's the
right attitude, Mike Baker.
Okay.
The mess maker. I like that.
All right. So we have to ban Jesse Edwards. We have to ban you. Good luck. Bye-bye, Jesse. So, yeah, no, the harder you work, I mean, that's great about this business. You make as much money as you work, and then the more hard work you do, the more opportunity you'll make big scores. And if you work hard, you will do big scores. So that's really cool.
Yes, he is a savage.
More schnitzel. Yeah, I know I ate a lot of schnitzel. That's how I got this way. Ever get haunted items? I don't think so, but I'm sure.
I don't know, but when we watched the movie The Conjuring, that was pretty scary.
Yeah, if old things are haunted, we'll definitely have them. Casey, amazing.
I have a lot of patience. Yes, I do.
Oh, Lori said she's from Storage Hunters that had a TV show out of Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
She said amazing the men that we deal with.
Right.
Hey, look, sometimes a German gets a little gassy. Okay, I'm sorry. It happens. I sold my Funko collection for $300. Well, I don't know if that's a good or bad deal. Depends how many there are in there.
Any live animals in lockers? No, but
no, that would be illegal.
I found dead ones. Found dead ones.
Do we ever go to Wisconsin? Regards from Puebla, Mexico. Oh. Well, that's a weird question. You ever go to Wisconsin? Hi from Mexico. Hey, you ever go to Paris? Shout out from Russia. We haven't, but it would be fun to go to Wisconsin. Sauerkraut makes the worst gas. You know what? I ate a bunch of coleslaw. That explains it. Thank you. Keep it clean, folks. No disrespect, please. It's okay. We always get disrespectful people. Hey, 16-year-old kids need outlet, too, so we got to support that. What are your real feelings for the other guys in the show? Dave is okay with me because I respect him. Daryl is okay with me even though he's bipolar. Ivy, super great guy, works hard. Kenny, super great guy. He's funny as hell. Mary is okay. She's just a little bit nutty, but she's a good person, good people. Dan and Laura obviously love him. Vegas girls can't stand them. They came on the show for to change the thing. They don't buy lockers. They got real-time shows. I got in trouble for saying that one time, but it is what it is. I'm not crazy about them. They're more posers. They do all these woo-hoo, ha-hoo. We spent $10 on the unit, so I'm not crazy about them.
Tell us what you really think.
Hey, I just say what I think. I don't care. So, and then Brandy and Jared, I don't like them because they're rude to people.
And they're too cool for school.
Yeah, they're like every time I see them interact with people, they're just not nice. One time they were nice for like a couple of weeks, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm actually starting to like them. And then they just went back to being jerks, so I don't like about them.
Yeah, they must have changed their meds.
Did I leave out anybody?
What about Kenny?
I said Kenny's super cool.
Okay.
It's funny. That new kid. What's his name? Justin?
Justin.
Yeah, so he only did a couple of shows, and he came on the show talking all that mess. Oh, yeah, Emily. She's a really nice auctioneer. So they're out of, where's she at? Idaho, Iowa, something like that. I think Iowa. And then Justin came on the show, and he tried to talk all this big mess on camera, like, you can't outbid me. But then off camera, he's like, I'm one of your biggest fans. Which I'm like, okay, that was different. In the first episode, he almost wanted to fight me, and I'm like, security stepped in. I'm like, okay, man, whatever, dude. And of course, we outbid him. But actually, Justin is great because every time I film with him, I end up buying a really big lock, and he's at the back a bit, and he usually walks away saying,
bye, Robert. Have a good day at work.
Yeah, fun. So he usually walks away saying, like, that's when I bought all the Murano class, which I still have. I need to send that to an auction house.
Yeah, California, something.
Can you stop me interrupting for one time?
I'm telling you to gas me again.
I'm not.
Don't encourage him. Don't even get any ideas. I need to go to bed anyways.
I know. It's like interrupting me like left and right.
Oh, I'm ready now.
You know what? As soon as the cameras go off, the beatings will resume. I'm going to hydrate. You go ahead and interrupt. I'm going to hydrate. Let's see if
one
we can
item will never sell. Will we have a Bible that's how old? 200 years old?
Almost 400 years now.
I don't even remember.
Actually, no. It's about to hit 300 years.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
think it's 1736.
Yeah, that's probably something we'd never sell. It's in Dutch, so unfortunately I can't read it.
Yeah, so will the chat be a regular thing? I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to make it better. I'm going to set up the background a little bit more. Like, it would be cool if we just do chats and cover different topics. Also, if we start getting a whole bunch of super chats, then obviously we'll do it more. So, but no, I like the interaction. So we'll see how that goes. And YouTube is the first time we did it. We did it on the phone a couple of times. It kind of came out crappy. So. And I have to set up a little bit of studio to make it nice. It'd be nice if we have a little green screen right here. Now we can talk about topics. Would be fun. Feel the thunder. I'm feeling the thunder, right?
I'm feeling the thunder.
Stay hydrated, Rene. Yes, hydration is very important. Is it real? Oh, yeah, it's definitely real. I'm anostic. I don't know what that means. Do you ever do online auction or just live ones? I've been on online auctions sometimes if the units are really good, but there's several problems with online auctions. I could do like a whole show about it, but online auctions, the problem is, number one, the bigger thing, you can't smell the unit. I know that sounds like funny, but like I've seen units that look amazing. Whoa, I was hydrating. And like it smells like cat urine. So that sucks if you spend $4,000 on a unit and you get that it smells like cat pee. And the auction sites won't tell you. I talked to all the companies before, and they said, well, we don't want to say what it smells like because that's making a judgment on the unit. I'm like, well, don't you think a buyer should know? Because I'll be willing to bid $5,000 a unit, but as soon as you say it's like cat urine, I won't bid. So unless I see something really good, I won't bid on it. So there's drawbacks. Obviously, I get to see units hundreds of miles away without having to drive.
Right.
But a $4,000 unit online will go for $8,000. So good and negative. I prefer live auctions. Most valuable item painting was sold for $50,000. Covered in urine is obviously something missing.
Oh, yeah. Good comment, Mick. Yeah, we do have over 30,000 subscribers. Isn't that awesome?
Sean Wood, good, you're busy enough. Now I guess you can cut out sleep. Yeah, I pretty much stopped sleeping.
I know, right?
I sleep like 5 hours a day right now. I think Borgen needs mods. Somebody else said it. We'll probably will need some soon.
Oh, you bought a unit with water damage. Oh, because you couldn't see it and you couldn't smell the water damage.
Well, you can smell the mildew, so that's a drawback. And also, there's one company out there which has facilities pretty much in every state, and their CEO said at public meetings that's the manager's responsibility to stage the units as good as possible. And that company is CubeSmart. So when you see and you see CubeSmart units go on storage treasures high all the time. Like, you have never seen me bid units pretty much on CubeSmart on online auctions. Even at the live auction, it was very. I literally seen them where like all the furniture just turned sideways. Somebody bets a whole bunch of money to turn them around. They're all busted in. So CubeSmart is a company I just don't trust. Like if I see,
That's scandalous.
I've seen some killer units that look good, and I'm like, okay, I'll bet a little bit. Then I realize it's CubeSmart. I'm just not going over the board because they will modify units. That's just what it is. I mean, they have a unit. So you know what? I mean, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I already said it. So it is what it is. But they got a unit in Phoenix that's on Storage Treasure. It's been up for auction at least 10 times. If you see like the football helmets are unpacked and nice on display, right next you see the empty boxes and the Louis Vuitton bags. Everything is set up a display. So when they do that, like the dummy people that don't know, they think people just put that at the end and then the rest of the stuff is full too. But they don't show us like, yes, we put that helmet on top of this box, but the box below is empty because that's where we took out the helmet. So that they don't get sued over that, I mean, that's probably going to happen one day. But yeah, CubeSmart
Well, yeah,
is...
and if anything was of any true value, wouldn't the people steal it and just put the crap stuff?
Well,
That
you shouldn't
looks
say
kind
that
of
because
good.
we don't know
Oh,
that.
okay, I'm sorry.
Does that happen in the street? Yes, it happens.
Well,
Do they do that?
logically, that was what would make sense.
Yeah, but that's not what their policy is. Their policy is to make the unit as good look as good as possible. So we cannot accuse anybody of stealing because we
Okay,
don't know
I'm
that
sorry,
for sure.
I take that back.
It's going to go into the beatings. Don't worry, guys. I will fix that.
I retract my statement.
But do managers steal? Yes, and I can do a whole separate show on that, how to tell the difference and stuff like this. But CubeSmart in general is a facility will not buy units from. I mean, I used to buy in the life units and I did okay, but I was always very wary of them. Companies that I really trust out here in the West Coast, Storage West is great. Public Storage, like almost never touches stuff in California. In Vegas, it was iffy, but they do have the tendency to pull units when they go too high. So, but you know, in your area, you do business with companies and you start scoring at certain companies and you start finding stuff that's a little bit better. And as you do that, you just need to learn which ones are the good companies. By the way, guys, I'm getting so many messages, I can't keep track of them. So if you have something really important to say, use the super chat.
Storage Hunters is taking off. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching Storage Hunters. I might come in on Wednesday. Happy hunting. Say hi to Brandon. Back
You're
to
going
work.
to Vegas on Wednesday? What?
No, they have a chat group. I stopped by that
Oh,
day.
okay.
So
That's kind of my life. He just tells me at the last second, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm here or there.
when is Casey's turn to sit in the chair? Casey has to go night-night.
I know.
She gets up early.
I'm in my pajamas already.
Yeah, so I mean that's one of the big thing, Mike McCloskey. When you know, so storage units sometimes have to be careful because the renter can come last minute. If stuff has been gone through, they probably have problems. But you know, it's a hearsay, she say thing. If stuff if nothing is on cameras, I mean, but I've seen several different situations. So, but I mean, it happens all the time. Trust me. There's certain facilities that I know to. I'll still go to the auctions, but I will only buy what I see. And I will not pay anything for the what-ifs because I know the manager's a crook, so they go through it. And there's other facilities where I know they're totally in the up and up, and they'll never touch anything. And I'll take a gamble on the stuff. So you just learn it with experience for certain facilities. Good night, Rene and Casey. Good night, Nopal Boxelanos. I'm a rat for that. I don't know what that means, okay? Storage was his real auction. Yes, it is Booker Chase, real auctions. Super chat, you rich, these people are poor. I don't think they're poor, and I'm definitely not rich.
No, because there's been people that are wealthy that lose their storage unit, too.
So, yeah, 148 people right now, 142 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. I love the work background.
I know, right? You can tell this is Renee's office.
All kinds of stuff. Should we see some of the stuff we have? We should look around. So, let's see. I don't even know what I have. So, like, I get excited at stuff.
Good
So,
night.
we're going to look around. This is Omega Man. It's issue. I don't even see. There's no issue number on this, but it's probably an early one. I got it marked with $60 at Super Mint. I was supposed to go in a store for a big comic release, and I forgot it. You set an alarm? Okay, I'll try not to set it off. And then let's see. I got some comics here. I don't even know what these are. I don't know if they're good or bad. Nick Fury Shield number 8. No more comics. How did y'all meet? Starbucks. Oh, this is cool. Daredevil number 46. Looks like Soul Age. I'm only going to show a few comics real quick. Walt of Evil, number 1. Wild Bill Hickok. That should be a number 1, I think. It's a number 1, yes. 10 center. Actually, this is cool books right here. So, Tales of Suspense, number 14. I know the Claire's bad. Sorry, I don't have the right camera setup, so... This is really cool. Like, I love comics like this. Tales of Horror. That's cool. And then we got Gangbusters. So that's it. I got a bunch of cool League of Vision games I need to price. And then I got this. Oh, yeah, here's a cool comic, too. Just going to show you something else. So I work on all these different projects, and I just pull them out, and then I'll work. And then when I finally get to it, here's a Mike Ditka. I think that's his rookie card. That actually needs to go to PSA. That's a cool card. Somewhere is a really cool Larry Bird card. But check this out for people that know comics. I just got this. Spider-Man 129. First appearance of Punisher. Here's a cool tray. These are all dinky toys. These are all going to the store. I thought I priced these, so check this out. Avengers. This is like 1960s. Actually, all this stuff is going to the store. I might take this to the store tomorrow because I've been promising somebody. This is the Gorky one with the dog in it, which is super rare. These are early models of yesteryear. Actually, I thought I had most of the stuff priced, but some of this box stuff is not priced. Here's a Batmobile. It's 1960s in box. Micronauts toys. I don't know if I have any right now. A little dinky. So this whole tray, this will probably go to the store tomorrow because it's been sitting here forever. What else we have here? Some Spawn #1, Spider-Man stuff. We have boxes of baseball cards. Larry Osborne. That should be, let's see what year it is. 1961. If you guys want to see cards, let me see if I can get to those. So one thing at the Hoarder House, and I haven't really worked on it yet, I literally have thousands of cards. And I have thousands of cards. And I started sleeving them up and putting them in protectors. Like this is 1940s, 1950s. Let's see, I don't know what's in here. See, this kind of sucks because of the glare, but these are all 50s cards right here. Oops, these are backwards. Let's see what this is. All old football cards. So I literally have, so a box of this will hold like 600 cards. And I have like, I don't know, probably 40 boxes. See, I like this run right here. This is 60s. But can you guys see like how cool is this with the board? And I get all the key rookie cards, all that stuff. No, I know, even the common players, everything. But I got all the star cards. I do have a nice Mickey Mantle card. I just showed the Mickey Mantle ball earlier. Let's see who else is in here. Ben Wilson, Walter Rock. So that's football over here. So I have that stuff. Let's see, what is this one over here? If you go back in the video, you'll see the Mickey Mantle ball has a card here too. I think this is all baseball. You guys can see. So scratch off 1960s. And I've never even went through these to pick out stars. So, like, I mean, I quick scan them. I pull any Mickey Mantle. This is actually more football right here. Let's go this direction. 1961 rookie. And what's amazing about these cards, most of these cards are actually in really good condition. This color sucks. There we go. One more good one. Here's Rhett's Frank Robinson. I like cards like that. Anyway, so this is full of stuff. Oh, this doesn't have a back. That's kind of weird. Let's see what that was. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I just saw a card that had no back print. Sometimes those are arrows, or they could be just a sticker. Here we go. Oh, it's a old post football card. It's kind of crappy condition. What's this? 1970 Rookies All-Stars. These early stickers from the 50s. But I have that. Oh, yeah, then I got the Batman cards. I just did some Batman cards, too. I have Superman cards. Working on all these projects. But see, that's what a lot of people don't realize. This is like a never-ending project. It never stops. Here, these Goma pile. $20 for a signed shirt on my back. You don't wonder one of my back is sweaty. Check these. These are all different Goma pile cards. I think they're from the 60s. They're not really worth anything, but oops. You know, a couple bucks of cards, but I got the whole set. I will answer if I see it, but I'm getting so many messages right now, and I'm just showing you guys stuff. So I'll answer some more questions in a second. Like I said, if you have a super important question, you just super chat. I'll always answer those. Here, those are Monkeys cards, the whole set. Most of these are like $2 to $5 a piece on ComC, which is a new thing we're starting to do. Here, these are cool. So these are the Superman cards from the 60s. I think the 66 tops. And I think I have most of the sets of those. And then in the back here, I got the whole series, Man on the Moon. Yeah, so I'm going to send a lot of this stuff to ComC. That's why they're back. Like, I have a lot of this weird stuff, too. Not just baseball stuff, but the weird stuff is what brings money, like the President's cards. Yeah, all $2, $3 on ComC. And then, actually, it's a different set. Let's see, what's this? These are Disneyland cards made in the 60s. And they're different rides and then descriptions of the rides. And the back is like a puzzle piece. Anyway, I can show you guys stuff for hours, but that'll probably get boring. Let me see what kind of questions we have here. This is like collector's porn. Oh, yeah. I should take you guys to my eBay room. You guys would die. Any cold revolvers? No. 1:20 East Coast time. Yes, I know I did this kind of late. Craziest items I've found. Dead dog, unfortunately. Just a skeleton as felt. Hess trucks, find them all the time. Sealed Pac-Man packs from the 60s. I don't recall. Definitely lots of cards, but I don't remember any sealed packs. Garbage pail kits are worth a lot, yes. Still cool. ComC is great. Where do I go buy things from you? So we have a retail store on Poway, and then we sell on eBay, Bargain Hunter thrift store, and then we just started a ComC account, but I haven't sent in cards yet, so that'll be a little while. Yeah, so I got that Star Wars stuff we sent to Baseball Card Exchange. If you watch the YouTube video, I don't know if I can put links in here. Actually, I think I can. Let me see if I can open up well, I would have to open up a second video and I wouldn't be watching, but we do have a video stuff. We just got our stuff back from BBCE, which is like some really rare Star Wars stuff. We have them listed for like $10,000 a box. Vintage Monsters memorabilia every now and then, but anything monsters and sci-fi horror stuff like that, I have an amazing amount of collectors. Aloha from Volcano, Hawaii. That's cool. I love Hawaii. I go to Kauai and Maui almost every year. I haven't gone this year yet, but it's still early. Live comic auction just out. Good luck with the comic auction. Brian, sorry, the stuff I just showed is not for sale yet. So the dinky cars will go to the store, but most of the stuff been sitting here for a while, so I just haven't had time yet. You can always shoot me an email if you want to. Why did Storagewars stop over a month ago? Because eBay, A&E's just doing different shows right now. Will Storagewars come back? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Never know. I came on episode 88, and since then they told me, well, these are the last 12. So last I counted, we're at 266. Yeah, so yeah, Anthony, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The Star Wars stuff. I think the original video was like the rat poo attic, and we did send that stuff to BBCE, and those came back all authenticated. Oh, you did recommend? Okay, that video. Well, thanks for recommending. So I know I have several people send me emails on that, but yes, that was definitely worth it. We sold one box on eBay with the common boxes for like $1,300, I think. Thanks, Veda. I'm your favorite. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, your bowling teammate works at Baseball Card Exchange? Well, tell him I said hi. Actually, I sent somebody there a free pack for their collection, so maybe it was him. Okay, so mods can post links. Okay, that's really cool. So if we start doing this regular, I'll find me a couple moderators. And then so if I get moderators, can I make sure like one of my big fears, because like very early on in Storagewars, we actually got this stalker, this lady named Deanna Conlon, and some of you hardcore Storagewars fans might know her. But man, she started stalking us, and she was totally mad because I didn't let her be in charge of our fan club. But like I've heard from other cast members horror stories where people just start doing crazy stuff. So if I have moderators, can I still like ban moderators or make sure that they don't act out of line? So what's the most to pay for PSA submissions? Whatever the high level is, probably like $200-300 a card. Nothing too crazy. So I will get some mods in the future. People that I know. I know Pam here, so maybe have her do it. In Indiana Baseball Card Exchange sounds about right. If you need around, not a stalker, that's good. Yes. So I'm assuming the guess is I can like still control my moderators. Why won't I tell you? What do you want to know, Doughboy? Must be rare. I got a creature of the Black Lagoon poster negative. I found it in a wall. It's rare. And a negative of a poster? I don't know. I mean, if you're not really sure, like some of that early stuff, I mean, the really early stuff, there is no negative. So I doubt it's super rare, but if you're not sure, just take some pictures of it and email Heritage Auctions. They got Twitter accounts, Instagrams, plus they got email contacts. When I find really rare stuff, I just send it to like different auction houses and see what they say. If nobody replies to you, it's probably not worth anything. If a bunch of people reply to you and they're interested, then you have something really simple. And look, everything in this business, guys, it just takes a little bit of work. So that's all you have to do. What's up, New Zealand? We had somebody else from New Zealand. Thanks for watching. You're a moderator for Steve and Steph. Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, we'll see. We'll do that in the future. Dave is special. What else here? Bad things. Okay, no problem, Doughboy. So like I try to answer the questions when I see them, but you know, I do get a lot of questions coming in, and then like I'm all over the place. So I try to finish a thought, try to finish talking about it, and just kind of go with that. And sometimes I just don't manage to do that. So anyway, you know what? An hour and 15 minutes passed, so I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. If you watched the beginning of this video, you see me talking about some of the stupid comments that had nothing to do with me, but I see stupid comments on the internet all the time, and just don't read about stuff that you read, because everybody on this, I was an expert, and you know the truth is 90% of these people never know what they're talking about. So more vinyl records, yeah, I still got like 3,500 in that one collection where the video's been up, so I still have to do those. Plus, since then, I bought a couple of collections. Hello, just saw you were live. What's up, Patties? The bus eBay. Somebody keeps on advertising the eBay store. I guess they wants to know. Yes, we have an eBay store called Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. There's links in our latest videos. God bless you, man. Good night. Adios. Thank you, Raymond. God bless you, too. Aloha, Paradise Hideaway. Doughboy, you the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. Monkeys live on my channel. Okay. Did you know that Stanley Martin Lieber was born December 28, 1922 in New York City to Romanian immigrants called Celia and Jack Lieber? Okay, so was that one of the things I'm supposed to read out loud, which absolutely has nothing to do with the channel? Or am I missing a joke here? So, am I the joke? That's funny. I came in at the end with a bad joke. Sorry. It's all right, standing foot. It's okay. No, nothing worry. It's I don't take nothing too serious unless somebody's super rude. I just ban them. But yours wasn't super rude. I get fat jokes like look. Most people like if they don't like me or they say I have a funny voice, all they really got to say I have a funny voice or I'm fat. So whatever, it doesn't matter. But I know you didn't mean it that way. But there's a lot of people that mean it, and I feel bad for them. Must be sad to be that narrow-minded. But I know you didn't mean it that way. So we're good. Pamela Lynn just became a moderator. What the hell? Yes, I know Pamela. So I'm gonna make her a moderator. Let me see. See if I can actually do it. Hold on a second. Add moderator. Bam. Okay, cool. So Pamela Lynn is our first moderator. Bam, bam. So if you want to be moderator, I probably should ask you first. But well, either way, Pamela has moderator power. And yes, I know Pamela from the swap meet back in the day. So that's why I know her and she comes to our store. Oh, Stanley Lieber. Stanley, that's why. Yeah, okay, the joke is on me. That's funny. So, yeah, you know, I did read that he's from Romanian parents. Okay. So he changed his name to make it easier. That's funny. A very good person. Love YouTube and love your store. It was awesome. Fat jokes is low-hanging fruit. I am fat. It's nothing, you know, fat is fat. Look, here's the truth. Do I like being fat? No. Could I do more work to probably be skinnier? Yes. Do I live in a high-stress job and most of the time, like, don't really have time to eat till the end of the day? Yes. Can I change and make different things my priority? Yes. But my number one priority is to make sure my family is healthy, my family is good with money, my daughter goes to private school, she has the opportunity to go to college, she has all of things. So those are my priorities. Am I trying to make better choices? Yes. That's why I've been trying to eat healthier, do better thing, but sometimes it's hard. Even like I gained a lot of weight on Storagewars because I was like filming almost 4 or 5 days a week, and every day spent about 7 or 8 hours driving, so sitting, and then it wasn't as much. So nobody's happy being fat, and if it makes you feel better if somebody calls a fat person fat, I'm like, if you look at the success I have, and I don't think I'm successful. I'm successful because I try to be a good dad. I've been there for my daughter, which these days a lot of people haven't done. And I try to provide. That's to me successful. If you rate me by my success based on my weight, that's on you. That's not on me. I can't change your mind. I don't even care, So, or if you think I'm not successful because you don't like my prices, obviously something is working right because otherwise I wouldn't be in business. Let's see. Okay. Barry got his own show. You guys should talk to Amy. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what the future will bring. So that's actually something we're exploring, not just necessarily with A&E, because I think A&E's going a different direction. A&E's doing the cop shows, survival shows, all those first responder shows. But who knows? Maybe CMT. They love this type of stuff. Hope things are going well. The store's getting close to opening. The store's getting close to opening. No, I sent it all to FBA. Oh, you guys are having a conversation between you two. Well, that's cool. Well, come hang out. We'll have a conversation. Yes, so, okay, talk about sleep. I am over 40 and weight control is hard. So my big problem, what I didn't know, and a lot of people don't talk about that, but I had sleep apnea, and I just found out about it, and I've been on a sleep apnea machine, not a CPAP, but an APAP, which is a newer technology. You can Google all that stuff. And I've been on it since about August, which, what's that, like about 8 months now, and my sleep totally changed. I used to wake up every morning super tired, crocky, never got any good sleep, and it has nothing to do with weight. My doctor told me I would have it if I'm 100 pounds lighter. It's just the way my throat was, and when I was younger, my body could handle it better. But as I got over 40, my body couldn't handle it. I would wake up with headaches all the time, always super tired. So as men, we never want to go to the doctors and check it because we got that ego, But I did go to the doctor. He finally checked it. They found all out. And since I'm on an APAP machine, like I feel 100 times better. So if you think that you wake up or you're sleeping and you feel like you're trying to get like air, or you're joking, you should look into it. You'd be surprised. Actually, Hester's big problems when he had that health problem is because of sleep apnea. He didn't take care of it. Yes, remember to like and subscribe to Bargain Hunter Thrift. Thank you, Brian Buckman. I really appreciate that. Baseball cards over your right shoulder. Yeah, that's a whole bunch. We just showed those earlier. You can go back. I think the stream should be on afterwards. My comp friend is way fatter. I know some fat cops. Like, we have some sheriffs that are big guys, but man, they handle the business. I've seen them handle the business. I wouldn't want to mess with them. So weight is not everything. I know guys that are bigger than me and they move like an athlete. I would love to see you crow here. I think you can crow a huge channel. I really appreciate it. So Nevermore, I'm going to make you a moderator too. You seem like a nice person. So when you can come on, you can be a moderator. And you know what? I'm going to try something real quick. Can I? Okay, cool. So if somebody acts up, I can remove you as moderator. Okay, cool. I'm not going to. I just want to see if I had that power or not. It's great that you're using a machine. Yes, Anthony. So the machine, if anybody thinking about it, a lot of people are embarrassed to talk about it. That CPAP machine made a huge difference in my life. And I didn't realize. It took me about 2 or 3 months to really see the difference. And one day I woke up and I told Casey, I'm like, I got no headache. I'm like ready to go conquer the world. And that's like, I used to sleep for 10 hours and I wake up, I'd be like so tired. Now I can sleep 5 hours. I'm a little bit tired, but if I sleep 7, 8 hours, I'm like ready to fight. I'm 45 and I gained 50 pounds over the winter for the first time in my life. That has happened. Oh, Mike, that doesn't sound good. 50 pounds in the winter. I hope. Go check your doctor, make sure everything's okay. And, but whatever, if you gain it, you can lose it if you want to. So hopefully you feel better. Using a machine for 17 years. Good, Samuel. I'm sure it made a big difference in your life. You won't act up. That's funny. Okay. So we got 2 moderators. We got Pamela and Nevermore Antiques. So my dad has sleep apnea too. Good for you. For the machine changed my dad's life. Yeah, the Green Bay Packers. I know it's some Wisconsin people in earlier. I think Reggie White. Isn't that the guy who died like at 42 from sleep apnea? I have a box of unopened race cards I don't know what to do with. Unfortunately, most race cards are not worth anything. Check on eBay. There's a couple of years that are a little bit, most of it's not worth anything. It's probably better just to sell it by the pack. Oh, cool. Stock jockey. Thank you. I always see, like, that's the reason why we do the channel. We always talk about, we know you get a lot of haters and you get some people that just don't care. But, like, our thing is, if we can change the life or the mindset of one person at the end of it, it was worth it. So, some people get inspired and we show, like, people always say, oh, this is all fake, this stage. I guarantee you, everything we show on our YouTube channel. And that's why some videos sometimes turn out boring because we just don't know what's in there. But it's real. It's the real deal. Not everything is going to be a gold mine. And sometimes stuff goes wrong, but like our latest toy videos, we had a third camera with better close-ups that didn't work out, so some people were complaining about the close-ups. But I mean, it's real. This is what we do. Nothing is made up. You subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Get your thyroid checked, Mike. Okay, yeah, actually, so yeah, thyroid. So that's something you definitely want to check. Okay, Bill. So, like, I have 2 moderators now, but I'll definitely keep you in mind for the future. So I got 2 moderators. We're going to start with that, and we'll go from there. And then we see what the future will hold. But I'll definitely keep you in mind. Pro set race. I mean, just type it into eBay standing for me. You'll see right away. But in my experience, racing cars are usually nothing. She wasn't earlier. Yes, subscribe, guys. Patty Moyes. I can sleep at night, and it drives me crazy. I sleep more in a day. I used to be like that, too, and I'm like a total night person. Like, I can barely get any sleep, and I'm tired today, and I can work on eBay till like 5 o'clock in the morning, but unfortunately, this business, that's a little bit hard, so I try not to do that. Top of my head, I don't know, Fluffy, on a 1964 Wolfman's wagon. I mean, so a tool that I like to use, I use WorthPoint. And that gives me several years of data, and then I kind of see the trends. If the prices are going up, it's going down, and I get more info. So anybody in this business, it costs you about $25 a month, but WorthPoint is a great tool to have. Yeah, so 6 pounds in 3 weeks, that's great, Micah. I mean, that's 2 pounds a week. I think that's the healthy basis. You don't want to lose 40 pounds. But I mean, do check a doctor's appointment. You never know. Maybe something is crazy going on in your life. Or, God forbid, you could have some sort of tumor or some kind of those bugs that help you grow stuff. Or just like you said, a thyroid problem. You never know. Most of the stuff that usually goes wrong with us, if we just get the balls to go to the doctor and handle our business, we can fix it. The biggest problem is, and same thing with my sleep apnea, I dealt with that for years. We get too much as men, and I got great health insurance. So we get too much, and we don't want to go to a doctor, and we don't want a guy checking out or doing all that stuff. And it's stupid because my doctor is actually a great doctor, and ever since I've done it, now I'll go to the doctor. I don't care. If something hurts, I go to the doctor. When I was in my 30s, I mean, unless it was falling off, I'm not going to the doctor. So, but that's a really stupid attitude. That's something we need to get over with. NASCAR memorabilia sucks in general. The only thing that's good in NASCAR is Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty. Most of that stuff I hate it unless I get it super cheap. Pat, you're a hero. That's cool. I hate going to doctor so much. I'm not crazy about going to doctor, but we need to go to doctor. You lost 50 pounds in 1 week when I was in the UK. I'm going to say nay. Unless you had like, I don't even want to joke about that. But regular just losing 50 pounds, I doubt it. Sub Rene, good to see you doing live. Thanks for always keeping it real. No problem, y'all. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so blood work. I get my blood work done once a year now, so just focused right now on the issue, but pulling out all your collectibles, that's funny. Fell out of my pocket, no more. Okay. Anyways, guys, this chat been 420 minutes. I really appreciate everybody watching. So I think this is going to go live afterwards. If it does, I'm going to add some keywords and stuff. Thank you to my two new moderators, Nevermore Antiques and Pamela Lynn. So you guys be nice when we on, because they'll probably be on, and if you say crazy stuff, they're going to boot you. And I appreciate you guys helping out. And we got 168 thumbs up. That's really cool. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Ask future questions. And we're going to start doing this more often. Let's see how this goes. So, okay, where do you end this? End stream. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. If you haven't done so, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm dropping another video. What day is today? Monday. I'll do part 3 of the toy video on Wednesday. And then Michael Jordan's ex-teammate locker will come over the weekend. Early Monday, I'm going to get my friend Robert to come over. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon again. Thank you to everybody who did a super chat. I really appreciate you guys. Bye. Oops. First time?